You're not going to be happy with me after this is over with, Mr. Moore. I'm going to tell you that. You're laughing and smiling now. You now picked up. You picked up a new case while you're on bond. You now are charged with possession of marijuana. And as I can see, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th marijuana case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Okay.
On July 13th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop at approximately 1:49 a.m. on a blue Charger parked on the side of the road with multiple individuals hanging around the vehicle. And the vehicle also drove off and failed to signal while making a right turn. The driver was ID'd as Robert Moore. The passenger was ID'd as Kevin Owens. Officers observed a strong odor of marijuana from the vehicle. A large bag was in the back seat containing multiple prepackaged marijuana baggies. Neither defendants claimed ownership of the baggies, and the total weight was 22.1 grams.
So what were they doing?
They were on the side of the road, hanging outside of the vehicle, and then they drove off and failed to signal while making a right turn.
Okay, so that's what led the cops led them to pull them over. Mr. Moore.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. What is the one thing I asked you not to do?
Catch another case.
What did you do?
Catch a case.
Guess what happens now? He goes with you. Sorry, man.
Your Honor, isn't it, can we approach the court right now asking for a bond?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm going to send him a bond.
And even in regards to, I know it's a couple of cause hearings, but I know they're saying that he made a right turn. We're still waiting for dash cam, but the biggest issue that they were saying was that the gas station he was at is a high crime area.
I don't care about that.
Thing was just him having people around the vehicle.
I mean, ultimately, they pull him over. He's slinging, you know what I mean? So I'm not happy. And it's his 5th weed case. It's over and over and over, and he's not getting it. So what do we do to get him to get it? You know, I don't know.
And I will say, I know that there's been a gap in time. Like I think his last charge he had was from 2018, and then just had these recent 2. And I think the biggest thing is just the company that he's keeping. And we talked about that before. I just was recently returned.
I get it. And so what we'll do is that once he gets out, we will try to, I'll make it a condition that he's not to hang around with any of the co-defendants or anything like that. And we'll see. Hopefully he can abide. Yeah.
And I told the court will provide I know it said the defendant didn't take ownership, but the other defendant Owens has. And so I'm just waiting to get that from the court so that he was taking ownership of the drugs that were in the vehicle.
Okay.
So I'll get that to the court.
So what did he get? What did the co-defendant get charged with?
Possession of marijuana, 4 ounces to 5 pounds. It's in the 182nd.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess so what's going to happen is he'll pop back up on Monday's docket. I'm assuming he's going to bond out because I'm not making it super high. If he is still if he hasn't bonded out, he'll be here Monday morning. If not, he'll be here in a week and we'll probably see him next Friday. Yeah. Thanks. 5,001. Yeah.
5,001.
One. Yeah. On the UCW, please.
Oh, on the UCW.
Just on the UCW, correct. I will leave the first bond for the week kids. I'll leave it alone. Okay. Thanks. Sorry.
No problem. I understand. You can do your job.
So how many times has this dude evaded us?
There were 2 PR bonds posted. This is the second one.
Yeah, I'm not done with him getting multiple PR bonds like that.
Hold on.
Case is 351 days old. You get PR bond after PR bond. I don't think so, Mr. Robinson. No, I will appoint you a lawyer today. He goes with you. Can you please appoint him someone and then we'll talk? But ma'am, don't send him down.
page 1, Applegate.
Don't send him down though. Yeah, thanks. Good morning, Mr. Applegate. Sir, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On July 13th, 2024, officers conducting routine business checks due to burglaries because of lack of electricity because of Hurricane Beryl. Officers checked out on a suspicious male at a Goodwill that was closed at the time. The defendant was observed by the officers to be placing items in his vehicle. They made contact with the defendant and conducted a Terry frisk, which discovered 2.6 grams of marijuana. The defendant said he was picking up scrap metal from outside the location, and the defendant had a felony warrant for burglary of a building.
Okay, so this isn't, because I see that he's got an open burglary of a building. This is, don't say anything. I don't need your help.
It's unrelated. It's a separate transaction.
So I guess they didn't charge him with anything as far as their,
Correct.
It's
The
concerned.
burglary of a building was April of last year, and he was on the warrant for that case at the time. He's posted bond.
so where was the weed? In his pocket?
Correct. In his pocket.
Can you tell me about the burglary of a building, please?
April 5th, 2023, 7110 Barker Cyclist Road. Responded to Rainforest Car Wash, spoke with the manager, said the defendant was a former employee, had broken into the business and stole a vacuum and buffer. Victim said the defendant came back and asked for his job back. Manager showed business surveillance to the police of the defendant pulling up in his Lincoln Navigator, forcing his way into the business and taking the property.
Mr. Applegate, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, I will put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand? My sole purpose in life is to protect every single person and every single piece of property in Harris County. If I find that you act like a fool while you're out there in the free world, I will take it away from you in a heartbeat. Do you understand? I don't care what you're doing. I don't care where you're going. I don't care who you're with. You endanger my property. You endanger my public. I'm going to light you up. Do you understand? What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now. Right now, I'm just doing cleanup, like cutting the trees down and everything like that because of the storms.
Do you have a full-time job? It's time for you to get a full-time job. You have way too much time on your hands and you are becoming self-destructive. All you're doing is you're picking up more cases, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. Do you understand? I will appoint you a lawyer today. I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done to get a full-time job. If you've done nothing, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? I don't know if there's an application on file or not. Deeds is not working again. For now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while I find you a lawyer. After that, you're going to meet with Tracy for your bond conditions. You are now on notice. I'm telling you, if you don't have anyone to pony up a $10,000 to $15,000 bond on you, you will be stuck like Chuck in jail until this case is over. Behave yourself. Do you understand? All right.
Right this way. So that was 2 weeks to get a job?
Yeah.
State
Well,
bond?
to see what he's done to get a job. Be back here in 2 weeks.
State's bond conditions?
No, with Tracy. Make sure that he's not using. You Kenneth Henderson. Mr. Henderson, you're charged with failure to identify oneself. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On July 11th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault in progress call at a park. When they arrived, the two parties matching the description were already walking away. Officers approached the defendant, who provided his name, Kenan Henderson, 6206, date of birth. Officers were unable to get a hit and asked him to re-verify. The defendant stated.
Again, what's he doing wrong at the park?
There was an assault, Your Honor.
Oh, there was an assault.
There was an assault call in progress, and the defendant
Oh.
and the other party matched the description.
Got it. Okay.
Officers were unable to get a hit and asked him to re-verify. The defendant stated it was correct and that he was 18 and never had a TCID and a Texas ID and did not know his social security number. He got upset and stated he wasn't lying. The defendant gave his mother's phone number to verify, and she gave the true information. The defendant gave a false date of birth and concealed that he was 21 years old, dating a 16-year-old.
So the information he gave was just the wrong date of birth? What happened with the assault investigation? Was there an actual assault?
That's what they were dispatched to, Judge. I'll have to do some follow-up, but we didn't charge them with it, whether it's all or anybody else. from what I see.
And so you're saying that in the call for the assault, he matched the description?
That's correct, Judge. That's what's being alleged that it is.
All right. Mr. Henderson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So you're 18, correct? Or are you 19? How old are you?
21.
What do you do for a living? Nothing?
NRZ, with Andy Friend.
Did you graduate from high school? Why not?
Professional medical.
What grade did you make it to?
12.
I mean, you're almost there. Why didn't you follow through, man? You just dropped out on the last year. Why? It's time for you to go back. And I want to see you go back. And I am now making that a condition of your bond that you and I together are going to try to get your GED. You cannot roll around life with, at the very minimum, a high school diploma. You will go nowhere. You will make pennies on the dollar for the rest of your life. This life is a journey, and it can be a great journey, or it could be an absolute miserable, rotten toilet of an existence. And I'm going to tell you, if you have no money, it's going to be a rotten life, because you need money for everything in life. And if you don't have money, you'll never get a car. You'll never go on a vacation. You want to get a wife one day? You want to keep that wife? If you ain't got no money, all you're going to do is fight. It's a miserable, rotten existence. And it starts with getting, at the minimum, your high school diploma. So I will give you a lawyer today. In 2 weeks, I want you back here to show me what you have done to start looking about getting into GED classes. I have the lawyer who has resources to also help you out so that we can give you money, we can give you computers, whatever you need. But it starts with you. Do you understand? I'm telling you, life sucks without money. It's really real. Everyone wants to see you fail. Everyone laughs when you fall down. Don't give them a reason. And it starts with your high school diploma. You understand? No smoking any dope. I'm good. gonna test you. I will test you 31 days from today. If I see that you're smoking dope, then you will get your GED with me behind bars. Do you understand? Okay? I'm not asking for much. Make me proud. All right. Can you reach out to the MAC for him and then we'll see him back in 2 weeks, see what he's done? Okay. Mr. Henderson, I'm gonna have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm gonna have you take a seat in the jury box while we start on all the paperwork for you.
Three co-defendants. First one is page 8, Jackson. Real. And then page 11, Odom, come on up. And then page 17, Thomas, come on up.
Gonzalez Jennifer.
Okay,
All right, Judge, page 8, Jackson. Page 11, Odom. Page 17, Thomas.
all of you are charged with possession of marijuana. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On July 11th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for failing to come to a complete stop at a four-way intersection with all the traffic lights off. The driver quickly exited the vehicle and was detained and ID'd as defendant Alexis. Defendant Odom exited the passenger side and started walking away and was detained. The defendant Thomas got out of the back driver's side door and defendant Jackson was in the back passenger side door. There was a Glock in the driver's side floorboard, unholstered, round in the chamber within arm span of defendant Alexis, who is 20. And defendant Odom had a backpack on and it was open and a baggie of marijuana was visible. 51 grams of marijuana was recovered, an electric scale and a Glock was in Odom's backpack. Defendant Thomas had 7.23 grams of marijuana tucked in her bra. Defendant Jackson's purse smelled of marijuana and 4.88 grams of marijuana was in the purse.
Who's the driver?
It says defendant Alexis, but
Defendant Alexis is in court at 3, Your Honor. For whatever reason.
So there's a fourth.
there's a four.
What's the cause number, please?
251 9367.
That's the earliest cause number.
So they may all know.
You'll do that now?
I can, I'll take a seat after we talk to the
Okay.
coordinator first.
Here's the deal. You guys are all getting transferred to court 3 because they've got the lowest cause number. We're going to do the transfer order here momentarily. I'm going to sign it and then we're going to send you all to court 3. So if you just mind just taking a seat over there, we'll be back with you momentarily. Do not leave, guys.
All right, Judge, page 9, Johnson. there is a co-defendant on this one, last name Williams. That one landed in court 3, but should come.
What page was it?
Page 9.
Okay. Are you Patricia Johnson? Ms. Johnson, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay.
On July 13th, 2024, officers received credible information from a concerned citizen that the co-defendant, a currently wanted person in Harris County, Texas for felony family assault, was inside a residence located at 710 West Bluff Drive in the garage portion of the residence. After opening the garage of the residence, officers observed the defendant lying in bed next to the defendant. As officers began to call the defendant and co-defendant out of the garage, officers observed several items of drug paraphernalia, such as used glass pipes and a white powdery substance wrapped in a clear plastic bag. Through further investigation, deputies observed 1.5 grams of marijuana located underneath the white powdery substance. And at the time of the incident, it was unclear what the substance was, but neither the defendant or co-defendant claimed ownership of the substance that had an approximate weight of 2 grams.
So how do you know it's hers? She's just at the house, right?
Right, Your Honor.
Is it her house?
It's unclear whose house it was. It's
Patricia Johnson. Ms. Johnson, just take a seat for me in the jury box. I'll be back with you here momentarily. I need to do a deeper dive on your case. You can get your stuff. So Williams is upstairs though, right? Ma'am, take a seat for me at the jury box.
Is in court 3.
Oh, that's,
So they should
They-
transfer to it.
so he got a weed case too.
You got, yes, PLM,
Okay.
and we had the lowest.
Ma'am, don't say anything, please. Next.
Uh,
Thank you.
Hi.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Mr. Robinson.
Okay,
Approach it
okay.
cautiously. Mr. Robinson is a model lover, not yet. Judge, he has provided me the last contact he had with this lawyer. He did not have an easy time. He left the court with this reset in hand that told him he did not need to appear on December 5th and went home to his house, which was completely boarded up and eviction notices posted. He was completely unable to get in his home and then picked up the new case because he called the police and made the report trying to get into his home. So he has had quite a bout of bad luck. I've spoken with the state about the offer. He never obtained that offer from his previous counsel
That's
because
so not true because we spoke about it with him, and we spoke to him on December 5th. Discovery was complete. Admonished him that he had a 2-hour class or 2 hours of community service and a class to do for dismissal.
Oh, so he was admonished in court. He did not
We
explain that to me,
we do
right?
that with every single person.
Okay,
Ever because we let them know, hey,
sure.
your case is getting old. It's time for you to get it done.
Well, he did leave court to a locked up, boarded up house, and he has since been able to get on his feet. He has obtained a job. He has a very limited financial situation because he has 7 children he's supporting. The state graciously upped the offer a little bit. They would reinstate that, and we would take that PTI offer today if the court would consider it. He understands this case is old and that you would be making a special exception, Your Honor. Not to reward him for not showing up, but
I mean, that's exactly what that's.
I know there was a very crazy
Deputy,
situation.
do you mind bringing up Mr. Robinson, please? Yeah.
I can let Mr. Robinson tell you about it. He really would like to do the PTI.
I would like to win the lottery.
Y'all want.
I would like more hair. I really want more hair. You know, it's not gonna happen. So.
And Judge, I have discussed with him, more than likely will be unloaded first, so I'm personally on all of this. I'd scare them.
Well, we've done that before.
Yes,
We've had other
I
people
know.
try to scare him too. It doesn't work.
And we're not on Zoom, right? Or we are?
We're always on Zoom.
So I had a message from Peter to leave, but I won't deliver it on Zoom. I'm sure he can
Tell
imagine.
Delete that we love him. What's Peter doing today? Where is he at?
You know what? I thought he was gonna be up here, but I haven't seen him. So he's doing his usual thing. Making messes.
Why on earth, after your case being 350 days old, you've taken off on us multiple times, and in December, we spoke about the offer that you had 2 hours of community service and a class for dismissal. Yet, reset after reset, and then you just blow us off. So why would we reward you with letting you go to try to get this thing dismissed, Mr. Robinson?
You can answer the judge, yes, sir.
Your Honor, when I never came, I got a letter that says do not appear to court on December 5th. So I never spoke to anyone after being here in August. I never spoke to anyone, but I do have a job. I'm a working member of this society.
You think that just because you don't have to appear for one setting, that the thing goes away? Poof, like a fart in the wind?
No one called me or contacted me, Your Honor, and I was unaware.
Then it is your responsibility to contact the lawyer. You are not Mr. King Robinson, where people are going to throw down a red carpet for you, sir. This is your case. It is your responsibility. They're not going to sit there and try to catch you. Oh, come on, Mr. Robinson, can you please come to court? No, it doesn't work like that. And you have had enough cases in the past to know how the justice system works. So why would we let you go? To me, you know, you get one PR bond to make things right. I'm not down with giving you multiple PR bonds. I'm not. What do you do for a living?
So account manager.
How much money do you make a month?
I only retained 2,000 out of it.
You're telling me you make $50,000?
Sir.
How much do you make a month?
He brings in $2,000 a month, Your
2,000,
Honor,
yes.
before his expenses. His child support is approximately $495 a month plus $100 in back child support. So
7 kids, it's $500 a month? That can't be possible. Does the court know about your 7 kids, or do they only know about 1 kid? Because typically, child support for 1 kid is around $400 a month, not 7 kids.
Sir, Your Honor, I took a Zoom call with the Attorney General, and my wife was online, and that's what he ordered, sir.
What is the offer on this case now?
the prosecutor has offered a PTI of 90 days. It was originally a 45-day PTI offer.
I'm not resetting this case for 90 days.
Or he has offered a time served, Your Honor.
So to get this thing dismissed, what did he have to do?
Originally, it was 45 days community service and
I have here
the state increased it's now a 90-day PTI offer. Hold up on my-
What do you want?
10 hours of community service and an effective decision-making class.
That's what it is. 10 hours of community service and an effective decision-making class?
Yeah, I increased the hours and skip on.
Mr. Robinson, you have 1 week to get this thing done.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to tell you now, you ever take off on me, I will make your bond $50,000.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And if you don't have this done in a week, against my better judgment, I'm giving you the opportunity to get this thing
Yes, sir.
dismissed. You have 1 week. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if Jesus comes down and tells you to do something differently. If you're not back here in a week with everything done, you will get an immediate trial setting. And all offers off the table because I will not accept anything else.
Sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
1 week. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Then, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks for being
No,
patient.
absolutely. You back up and running?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. That's, approaching on an off docket matter.
People want to see you.
I
They do.
appreciate
Really?
that. Yes,
Okay.
I appreciate
So who do you have?
that. Sterling Wiggins, Judge. I have the cause
Wiggins,
number.
that's right.
Yes.
So where is Mr. Wiggins?
He is in the piece, sir. With the
Come up, Mr. Wiggins.
And just for some context, defendant missed an arraignment on 4/19. Transportation initially was the issue.
Council, hang on 1 second.
Sorry, I just need the cause number.
505146.
That's it. Okay, tell me.
Yes, Judge. So initially, transportation was the issue for the missed court appearance on the arraignment date. However, between April 19th up until we were retained, which was last month, the family has undergone significant financial hardship. So much so that they are currently ongoing on the process for finding a new home to make a permanent residence. So for that reason, Judge, we are simply trying to reinstate the initial PR bond that he was given, or in the alternative, a bond amount not to exceed 2,000.
Hey, Victoria. Yeah, so just.
For Wiggins,
Yes.
when did we initially see him?
So his first appearance here.
I'm going to make his bond contingent on one thing.
Yes, Your
Because
Honor.
I told him, and I told you, I did not want you to smoke weed. And I told you that I was going to test you in 30 days. And what did you do? You took off on me. That's what you did. I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to see what, if anything, is in your system. And we'll go from there. Because that's what concerns me the most. Are you using? Because you know, since day one, the first day you got here, I told you, don't smoke weed, right?
Those notes
'Cause-
are for different.
Yeah, I didn't.
This is Wiggins, right? I'm having here that we spoke to him and told him not to smoke weed.
Yes, Judge, this is Wiggins, but I put, the notes on a different. Wiggins had a PR bond back in April and didn't show up on that court date.
It was his first arrangement.
That was his first arrangement.
How many PR bonds has he gotten?
One, because his other cases were closed out. So this is his first arraignment on April, that he tried to appear, so one time. I'm gonna go and update those.
Mr. Wiggins, have you ever played Monopoly? In Monopoly, you get what? a get out of jail free card, don't you? This is the only one that you're going to get from me. You ever flake on me again, I will put you over my knee like a little child. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to test you 31 days from today. You were on notice. Don't smoke weed. Do you understand? I'm bringing you back here 31 days. If I have found that you continue to smoke, and I don't care what your excuse is, I don't care if you're in a car with 15 people and they're all toking, or if you're fall down and there is a bong in your mouth because you fall down on it. You test positive in 31 days. You know what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen? Very good. That's right. Today, I will reinstate your bond. It's the only time I'm going to do it. From now on, I don't care what your excuses. I don't care who you have next to you. You ever flake out on me again, I will make your bond really, really high. And if you are so financially destitute, as they say you are, you'll be stuck like Chuck in jail until this case is over with. And I'm going to tell you, it takes damn near 9 months just to get a 911 call. And you will sit there until all that happens. Do you understand? How old are you? You're 18. What do you do in life? Where? So you graduated from high school? Since January, this is your 4th case. If you truly want to go to school, what you're doing now is all wrong. Because when employers look you up, they're going to see all your criminal history. It don't matter if it's dismissed or not. They're still going to see it. Do you think they're going to want to give you a job? With your assault case now, the entire world is on notice that you have a trigger temper. What employer in their right mind is going to give a job to someone who has a hair trigger temper? Because they know they push your buttons, you're going to let loose on them. No employer wants that. The more criminal cases you pick up, the bigger hole you're digging. This is already 4 this year, and we're only 7 months in. What's going to happen next? So you best be on your best behavior. Otherwise, you'll stay with me. Do you understand? Who's with you? Mom? Is that Mom? Come on up. Who is the assault? Who's the complaining witness?
A prior significant other, no longer in the picture.
It was a dating relationship, Judge.
Are you Mom? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you coming. It tells me a lot. This is his 4th case this year. And now he's facing a year in jail. He missed the first court date, so I issued a warrant. And I put his bond at $2,500 because he missed court. He tells me he's going to start Lone Star, he's going to start college in the fall. I don't know if that's true or not. All I know is that the more cases he picks up, the harder his life's going to be. Your life is hard enough as it is now. All you're doing is repeatedly shooting yourself in the foot as it is. Does he live with you?
Yes, sir. We're in transition right now, so we stay in extended stay until I can find us another home.
Okay. We have services through the MAC that we can help you out with it, whatever you need. We have social services, if you'd mind looking into try to helping them
Absolutely,
with
Judge.
any kind of housing. We have services that will help you with whatever you need. All you have to do is ask and we can help you out. And I'm happy to do it with whatever you need. The only thing I want to do is make sure that he behaves himself while he's out on bond. So if you ever have any problems with him, if he mistreats you, doesn't follow your rules, just come back to me and tell me, and I'll straighten them out for you. You know, but I'm at wit's end with Mr. Wiggins. I'm up to here, like my own kids, and I'm not going to stand for it anymore. You step off the line one more time, I will put you on my knee and I'm going to spank you with a ton of jail time, just like a little child. Do you understand, Mr. Wiggins? So, Mom, you need anything, just all you need to do is holler, and I'm here for you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
So the complaining witness is a significant other that they no longer have
No longer.
contact with.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's charged with assault of a family member, $4,000 fine. Not only that, this is the kind of case that can have severe ramifications where, you know, if he were to pick up another one, unless this thing were to be dismissed, if he picked up another one, he's looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary on a 3rd-degree felony. And you could potentially never own a gun or ammunition as a result as well. So there are really, really big consequences with this type of case. Do you understand? You are not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case whatsoever for any reason. I also told him that I'm going to test him 31 days from today and that he better not smoke weed, because if he smokes weed and I test him, I'm going to put him in jail. I will revoke his bond. He's not allowed to smoke weed while he's on bond. No weapons as well. You are now on notice of everything that is expected of you. Do you understand? Are you working? So what are you doing to pass the time?
Ms. Phillips.
You need to find something to occupy your time, because when you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. That is what is happening. Have you had a job since January? Do you have a driver's license? Do you have insurance? Is that right? Does he have? Okay, as long as you have both, then you can drive. When you have too much time, you become self-destructive. You need to find something to occupy your time. And I tell you, there's no better way that you can help your mom than getting a job, a full-time job, and helping her with money. I'm telling you, if you were to do that and help your mom, she would be over the moon with you. And you won't get in trouble because your time is occupied doing something productive. So that is now another condition. You must get a full-time job. Or if you have a part-time job, if you're in school. But I don't want you roaming around without nothing to do. Do you understand, Mr. Wiggins? So when you come back in 31 days, I want to see what you're doing with your life. You must have a job of some sort. No home health care. And they'll explain it to you if you don't know what I mean. You understand? Okay. So Tracy, you got all that? Okay. Mr. Wiggins, good luck to you. All I'm asking you to do is make me proud. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to split the atom here. All right? All right. Good luck.
Appreciate you, Judge.
Reinstate it now.
Yes.
Now knows what's expected.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse you. Feel good. Appreciate your conditions.
Thank you so much.
And if you need anything, just come back to me, okay? For sure. 2505 146. Oh, really? He doesn't want to do the week?
He's changed his mind. Yes. We would like to be done with this case today and not risk a
Incredible.
trial. Mr. Robinson, come on up.
Judge, let's work on Mr. Wiggins, 1 or 2 weeks pending proof of the job and then 30 days?
No, this one, we're going to do just 31 days. He comes back, we'll take a drug test and to see what he's done to get a job. Let's see, 19.
Senior court file.
But I never went up here. I don't know why.
Yes, ma'am. It is time, sir.
It will.
You filed it electronically?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Okay, done. All right, Mr. Robinson. You're charged with false report to a police officer. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. What is it, Melissa?
3 for 5.
3 days in jail.
Judge, I'm sorry, it's actually 180 days or 2,000. I believe it's a class B.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, just to,
You're right.
sorry.
It's a class B. I don't know why. That's weird. All right, you've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 5 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. There's no buyer's remorse here, like Target, where you get tired of the conviction, you can return it because once you plead guilty, you are stuck with this. You give up the right to appeal, so you can never come back and try to change this, undo this, challenges. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You, like I said, you give up the right to appeal, so you can never come back and undo this. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense? Or guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Understand, from now on, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any cases that you pick up. So be very careful. All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Wait, Mr. Robinson?
Pavel, let's talk about Ms. Johnson, if you don't mind. So,
You want me to approach Judge on the PC?
yeah, I get you. I mean, you're welcome to stay there. You don't have to get up, but so what we have here, I mean, are you ready? Did you read it?
Yes, Judge.
So we have a lady
Yes.
who's in a house, I guess just in bed with someone who's got felony warrants
In the garage, but yes.
in the garage.
Yeah, and they're both laying together and the drugs were found right by both of them. Neither of them took ownership, so we charged both of them because they both have care, custody, and control of the drugs without any ownership. Everyone gets charged in those kind of circumstances.
Whose house is?
So I would need to do some follow-up as to whose house it is, but I know they were in the garage of this house.
I mean, if
Okay.
it's her house, it's one thing, but
I guess from what I understand, the defendant articulated as the co-defendant's moms, but I don't have any way of checking that right now.
Say that again? So
The-
she says it's the mom's?
It's the co-defendant's mom's house, and they're in the garage.
Oh, the house. It's her house.
So it's their house.
Because I mean, that's like me going to your house, right? And I'm sleeping on your couch and just, there's a little weed over there. I'm just a guest. And cops bust in, they try to charge me with the weed. What?
I guess the argument is because they're in close proximity, since it's right by the bed, they both have care custody and control of it, Judge.
Yeah,
And
I'm not,
that's the definition of it, so.
yeah, but I don't, if she'd claimed ownership, if it's her house, if there's something
Yeah,
a
but
little bit
if they-
more.
Require them to claim ownership for purposes of.
No, I'm
PCM,
not saying that
would
you
be-
have to, but I'm just saying, I just don't think it's enough. I mean, imagine I go to your house and it's the same thing, you know? So I'm crashing on your couch, just hanging out. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we did confirm the home belongs to both parents of the co-defendant. They're both listed as the owner of the house.
So the house belongs to,
The co-defendant's parents.
okay, I'm gonna find no PC for her.
Yes, sir.
Come up, Ms. Johnson. As the old adage goes, when you hang with dogs, you get fleas, right? Perception is reality. I'm going to find no probable cause in your case now. All right. That means I don't have jurisdiction over you. The state may well, in fact, indict this case at a later date. If that happens, a warrant will issue, but I'm going to find no probable cause in this case now. Just be careful who you spend time with and who you hang out with. You get my drift? All right, ma'am. Good luck. You're free to go.